The story kicks off with a seasoned racer named Sonny Hayes. Right now, he's in the middle of a high-speed competition. One of his rivals slips past him, forcing Sonny to push harder. Without even tapping the brakes, he goes all in, his risky style making his team nervous. But that's who Sonny is, reckless, daring, and always on the edge. With sheer control and speed, he brings his team back into the lead. Afterward, he reminds his teammate, "Don't lose this lead." And sure enough, they win. But Sonny has a peculiar rule: he never touches the trophies. For him, racing has always been about one thing: the paycheck. Once he collects his money, he walks away. This was only a one-race contract, and now that it's over, so is he. Later, while sitting in a laundromat, Sonny is approached by an old friend, Ruben, the owner of a struggling Formula One team. His team is drowning in debt, down $300 million, and sitting dead last in the standings. Unless they win at least one of the 9 remaining races this season, the board will shut them down and sell the entire operation. Desperate, Ruben begs Sonny to join. But Sonny has no interest. Ruben insists that Sonny's years of experience could balance out his young rookie driver, Joshua Pierce. The two together could be the team's only hope. When Sonny still refuses, Ruben leaves him with plane tickets, hoping he'll reconsider. Meanwhile, we see rookie driver Joshua Pierce training hard on the track. After his laps, the team inspects the car for issues. Technical director Kate asks Joshua for his feedback, but he struggles to give any useful input. Later, his manager warns him, if the team folds, his career could be over before it even begins. That's when Sonny shows up at the garage. Ruben is thrilled, but the rest of the crew isn't happy. Even the team principal dislikes the idea. Sonny sets a bold condition: give me Joshua's lap time as my target. If I'm even a second slower, I'll leave on my own. Sonny studies every detail, then heads out onto the track. Crew members place bets, curious about how he'll perform. At first, he spins out and struggles to control the car, even running slower than Joshua. But in the final sector, he pushes harder, so hard that he crashes into the barrier. Calm and collected, Sonny gets out and immediately lists every flaw in the car. When the results are revealed, his lap is half a second faster than Joshua's. The news spreads like wildfire: Sonny Hayes is returning to Formula One. His career ended 30 years ago after a devastating crash. A failed comeback a decade later led him to odd jobs, even driving a taxi in New York. Now, he's with a team that has never finished in the top 10. At a press conference, Joshua mocks him, saying, "Our team is now giving opportunities to old men." Reporters dig into Sonny's past, his gambling, 3 failed marriages, and years off the grid. Finally, race day arrives. Sonny shows up early. Joshua's mother makes him apologize for his press conference insult, though it's half-hearted. Before the race, Ruben introduces Sonny to Peter Banning, the only board member still rooting for the team. As the formation lap begins, Sonny stays back, letting his tires heat up while everyone else coasts. The commentators laugh, thinking he's lost touch. But then he accelerates, lining up last on the grid, with perfectly warm tires. This trick gives him the edge, and he starts overtaking car after car. Even a Red Bull falls behind, though they quickly retake the spot once their tires warm up. In the pits, Joshua's stop takes 7 seconds, Sonny's takes 9. Soon, they're side by side. Joshua radios in, demanding Sonny let him pass. Sonny refuses. They battle each other until both collide, knocking them out of the race. Joshua storms off in anger, while Sonny calmly tells him, "Mistakes happen. This one was yours." He also warns the principal, "Never ask me to give up my position again." Afterward, Sonny pushes Kate about redesigning the car. He argues their only chance is through cornering speed, not straight-line power. Kate fires back, "I'll listen to you when you actually finish a race." Their contrast grows clear: Joshua trains with advanced simulators while Sonny uses old-school instinct. Slowly, Joshua starts watching Sonny, curious about his methods. At the next race, Sonny gambles on soft tires against the team's advice. Then, using risky tactics, he forces multiple safety cars, sacrificing himself to help Joshua. For the first time in team history, they finish inside the top 10. Sonny reminds Joshua not to get too excited, it's only 10th. But Kate finally begins listening to him. At the Italian Grand Prix, Sonny plays the decoy, drawing attention so Joshua can climb the order. With rain pouring down, Joshua reaches P2. Sonny holds Verstappen back, setting Joshua up for the win. But Joshua gets impatient, ignores Sonny's advice to wait for the straight, and crashes in a violent wreck. Sonny rushes to pull him from the flames. Joshua survives, but his mother blames Sonny for pushing him too far. While Joshua recovers, Sonny carries the team forward, P9, then P7, then P5. Fans start cheering for him again. But when Joshua returns, jealousy consumes him. He recklessly collides with Sonny, sabotaging the team. Sonny lashes out, "Destroy your own career if you want, but don't betray Ruben or this team." Kate steps in, bringing both drivers to Vegas for a poker game to air their grudges. Sonny advises Joshua to cut the distractions, ditch social media and focus on racing. Joshua wins the game and storms off, but later, Sonny opens up to Kate about his past, how one crash stole everything from him, and how he's been chasing that fleeting moment of clarity ever since. But then, disaster, someone leaks documents claiming the team's car modifications are illegal. They're forced to run old machines. Sonny, pushing too hard, crashes brutally. At the hospital, Ruben reveals Sonny's decades-old medical files, fractured neck, severe head trauma. He should never have raced again. Heartbroken, Ruben cuts him from the team. That's when Peter approaches Sonny with an offer: join his new team as principal. He even admits to forging the fake documents to sabotage Ruben. At the final race, Joshua admits to his mom the truth: the big crash was his fault for ignoring Sonny. Now, he only wants to focus on racing. Meanwhile, Sonny reappears with legal papers absolving Ruben of responsibility for his health. The forged documents are exposed, and their modified cars are reinstated. The season finale begins. As always, Sonny slows rivals to give Joshua a chance. Joshua climbs into P1 but is forced to pit, dropping back. Then an accident brings out a red flag, giving both Joshua and Sonny fresh tires. On the restart, Hamilton leads with Joshua and Sonny right behind. Sonny helps Joshua push forward, but Hamilton fights back. In the chaos, Hamilton and Joshua collide, knocking both out. Suddenly, Sonny finds himself in P1. For the first time in decades, Sonny feels that peace, the lightning-fast clarity he's been searching for. He crosses the finish line first, claiming redemption. But true to himself, he refuses to touch the trophy. He says goodbye to Kate and walks away. His deal is complete. His chapter is closed. And with that, the story ends.